Hellos, welcomes back everyone. And Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Imperial Agent Thalon. And we're into the second story arc of the main storyline here. And we've been asked to infiltrate the Republic's SIS. We have a target, a spy master for a certain group within the SIS, and in fact I believe we were given a profile on that individual. Let's see, persons of note. Ardoon Koff, there he is. He's male, human, 54 years of age, born on Dantooine. We don't have much of his data prior to the Great War. Seems he visited the Coruscant Senate Tower. And then it jumps to him working with refugees on Brental Fall. We don't know what his job at the time was, if he even had a vocation. Seems he joined the SIS 4 years after the signing of the Treaty of Coruscant. Various operations have been managed with him at the head, or he's been involved in some way. And then, yeah, recently received a Senate sanction to operate autonomously and take any actions necessary to avert a disastrous second war. We don't know much about his personality. Unfortunately, due to our meeting, whether or not he believed us in being a defector from Imperial Intelligence or not, he decided to stack the deck in his favor, and he activated some sort of mental trigger. During that period of time when we were somewhat disabled, he implanted various other triggers, protecting him and his team from any violence from our person. And he's given us a codename Legate, part of his squad, and he wants us to meet on various worlds where we can lend our aid. So, we have our first destination, the world of Taris. Now, I mentioned while we were on Balmorra about a time jump. While we were assisting the Imperials on Balmorra in pushing back the resistance there, players of the Republic faction were on the world of Taris, helping recolonize the world after many years of it being left as a near lifeless husk, basically, after the Sith bombardment 300 years ago. Was it 300 years? Or was it 200? I can't quite recall off the top of my head. Regardless, the world had certainly seen better days, and now the situation has switched. Republic players are going to be helping out resistance factions to reclaim Balmorra from the Imperials, and we are meant to be going to Taris to help the Imperials reclaim that world from the Republic presence. Now, I've been thinking, I mentioned in the last video, I was going to consider my options. I'm still weighing them up, but I'm more heavily leaning towards not revealing my presence to the Imperial military there, and only doing the class storyline on the next few worlds as part of this double agent situation. But the next dialogue may sway me fully one way or the other. Let's see. Let's buff ourselves up once again. Might as well activate another experience booster. Oh. And actually be on our way to Taris. It's located on the outer edge of the seat of the Empire. It was once a city world, home to a planetary metropolis. 3 centuries ago, however, it was bombarded by the great Darth Malik and left a toxic ruin. The years since have not been kind to Taris, as vegetation and animal life struggle to gain a foothold in shattered skyscrapers and habitats. The Republic began to recolonize Taris less than a decade ago, aiming to make it a symbol of Republic hope and steadfastness. In response, the Empire is mobilizing troops and beginning a full-scale assault. Early reports speak of fierce resistance from the Republic, as well as natural hazards in the form of wildlife and the mysterious rat-ghoul plague. As I say, we could announce our presence and lend our aid, but I have a feeling that I'm not going to be doing that. Similar to how I did likewise as Verona, my original Imperial agent. That's just how I feel. I understand that some people may not agree, but that's the way I'm leaning right now.
Codename Leggett calling base command. Come in, base command.
Base command here. Patching secondary stream.
Codename Chance here. Ready for mission briefing.
You two met on Nar Shaddaa, so I'll skip the introductions. Welcome to Taris. 1,000 years of civilization reduced to toxic muck.
Fill me in on the operation.
A long time ago, Taris was a Republic world. A Sith Lord bombed it. Now we're trying to rebuild, and the Empire's unhappy.
Your people sent shock troops. Devastator units.
It's a mess. The last thing we need is a rogue element, but that's what we've got. Along with Sith and Republic troops, there's a corrupt Jedi down there. You're going to stop her.
I thought Jedi were supposed to be incorruptible.
They're not perfect, but they're supposed to know better. Kai Sazin, Jedi Knight and hero of Tazla. Rising star in the Jedi Order, but she's rotten to the core. Half her missions end with someone dying. Technology and artifacts disappear from under her protection.
The last report said she'd come to Taris because the Force called her here.
I believe Kai Sazin is building a power base. I need you to find out how and why, and bring me hard evidence.
This sounds like an internal security matter.
It would be, if the Jedi would let us pursue it. They won't, so it's up to you. Chance will be your contact. He'll take it from here.
Yes, sir. Surveilling Kai Sazin has been difficult, but we believe she recently mounted a raid on an Empire-controlled laboratory. We'll begin our investigation there. You need to obtain access to the laboratory from Imperial Command.
You said Kai Sazin is interested in technology. What exactly is she looking for?
That's what I'd like you to find out. Now, get to work, both of you. Base command out.
Sir, I'll monitor your holocalls to track the investigation. I'll be in touch soon.
Okay. So, tracking a Jedi... I suppose we could make that a legitimate Imperial concern. Not as if they're asking us to destroy any Imperial bases of operation or any form of sabotage like we did on Nar Shaddaa. As I say, trying to keep a low profile is still probably the way I'm leaning. But I could understand why, especially here in this situation at least, why it wouldn't be too bad to assist Imperial operations. Because tracking the Jedi, as long as you didn't mention she was rogue, might be of interest to the Empire as well. Either way, we have to dock at an orbital station, take a shuttle down. Players of the Republic had their own dedicated spaceport in the resettlement zone. We, on the other hand, are kind of landing under fire. So yeah, if we wanted to indulge in the mission, the world story arc mission, we could start here. But let's wait for that notification to fade away. Thank you. So we need to find out what this rogue Jedi was up to.
So this is what happened. Something to think about.
What was that? So this is what happens to a planet when the Empire's through. Huh. To be fair, Droman Cass, the Empire's been there for a long time. I would argue that Droman Cass is what a world looks like when the Empire's through. And still going. Apart from some of the rather aggressive wildlife, of course. Let's try not to introduce ourselves.
Attention on deck!
I'm tracking a Jedi, and I need immediate access to the research laboratory in this sector.
You're talking about the Godera laboratory?
Apologies, sir. I didn't realize you were coming. Lieutenant Nida, liaison officer.
I wasn't expecting to be recognized.
I asked that all intelligence arrivals be flagged. Aside from the Sith, you're our most important resource.
Contacting the laboratory for clearance, sir.
Your associate should be at the lab already. He took a security team about a week ago. You'll find it in good hands.
What are you talking about? Who's at the lab?
He was from Imperial Intelligence. I assumed you were together.
I can't pick up anything from the laboratory comm, but there's something on a secondary channel.
To base, Dr. Loken is safe, but the rat ghouls are everywhere. Orange level infestation. We'll attempt to...
Get it back!
I can't. Our team must have been overrun by the rat ghouls. We'll have to burn the whole lab.
This rak ghoul infestation, what is it?
The Rak ghouls are mutants, victims of a Tarisian plague that alters human physiology.
Standing orders are to cluster bomb nest sites to contain the infestation.
You want to reach the lab to track your Jedi, you'll be facing a swarm. I can't offer anything but aerial bombardment.
Your security officer said Dr. Loken was safe. Who's Dr. Loken?
He's the intelligence officer I mentioned. I don't know much else. If you need him, I can put the bombers on hold, but you'll have to clear the rat ghouls manually.
You take me to the best places. We go looking for a Jedi, you show me a rat ghoul nest.
Crap. This Lieutenant Nida has flagged our presence. Hopefully he doesn't go saying that too loudly, otherwise we might get asked via Keeper or the Minister of Intelligence what we were doing here. So this Dr. Loken is a member of intelligence as well. There is some chemical factories in that sector. Let's have a look at the map as well. Obviously we're here in the Brel sediment. We're kind of located right in the center of the map. As I say, we have the chemwork factories to the southwest. And then, let's see, where else are we going to need to go? We have the Tularan Marsh, which is normally the last area you would go as a player of the Republic. We have bases of operation up in the sinking city, and then finally, of course, the Olaris spaceport, and the main bulk of the Republic forces are in the resettlement zone. Normally, this is literally, we've built our base on top of a toxic lake. Normally you would find, I think you would find the Tarisian world boss here as a player of the Republic. We have no instances on this world. Not that we would encounter a player from the Republic here at this point in time. Push past these Republic bases of operation. Oh, we have Tarisian militia here as well. Various Jedi. We need to find... Aha. We need to find a way up into the Chemworks factory. Godera. Godera. That name's familiar. Is it as a Sith... as a Jedi warrior? Oh, hello. We have another agent here. I think there was a... As a Jedi Knight, you have to look for Dr. Godera.
Want some of this?
I think it's a Jedi Knight. One of the Republic troopers wants you to come into this base. But there is actually a member of Imperial Intelligence trying to impede your progress because they also want data from Dr. Godera. Yes, it is, because you're looking for the specialized weapons that are being that were developed. Oh, here we have a bonus to defeat some savage rat ghouls. Set as a DPS rather than a tank. Actually, we forgot to look at Vector's biography, didn't we? When we recruited him on Alderaan, his likes, dislikes, where he came from. Oh. Well, we've been killing a few rat ghouls, but here's one that isn't fading away.
I've seen spice dens cleaner than this.
You can lower your weapon. There are no rat ghouls in here. The late Private Rallan dispatched the last of them before succumbing.
Cipher 9, Imperial Intelligence. You must be Dr. Lokin.
Yes. Official designation, Fixer 15. How good to meet you. Watcher 4 assigned me here for a cleanup operation. I assume you're here for a similar reason?
I can't give out details, Keeper's orders.
Of course. But I'm sure we can work together. Follow me, and mind the bodies. This laboratory belonged to a man named Nason Godera. Utterly brilliant. Invented everything from durable plastifoam to the death-marked laser. But his relationship with the Republic is rocky. By the time we captured this sector, he was already gone. I came to catalog the contents of his lab, and I wasn't the first.
My sources reported there was a raid here.
You have good sources. Watch.
Is that the last of the defenses? Stay on your guard and destroy the monitors. Then find the device.
They stole research, equipment, and something Nason Gadera called an Ultrawave Transmitter. I haven't a clue what it does. I suggest we pool resources. A fixer and a cipher investigating a thieving Jedi for Imperial Intelligence.
If we can't trust each other, who can we trust?
My thoughts exactly. This wasn't the only recent raid on a science facility. This planet attracts brilliance, and someone has been purloining databanks across the ruins. Based on the pattern, I suspect the Jedi's next target is an abandoned bioresearch facility near a red-level Rakghoul colony. We can find it together.
If you've got a plan, let's hear it.
You should be able to locate the facility by triangulating its signal from the swamps. I'll correlate the data. You intercept the Jedi.
So you're hanging out here, with the corpses and the Rakghouls.
It is my burden. Here's the triangulation device. Give my regards to the toxic swamp.
Hey! Oh! I thought something had happened there. No? Okay. Cleo is suspicious.
I recommend you move swiftly.
Okay. Is there a quick travel point? Quick travel point out of the dungeon, it seems. I suppose we'll take it. Handy. Okay, so where are... Oh. Is that the Tularan Marsh? God damn it. So... this Ultrawave Transmitter was mentioned as being taken from this lab. In addition, various other caches of research have been raided. Probably various other caches that might relate to the same technology, trying to understand how it works. So you have an instruction manual, but split up into multiple pieces. While contemplating if I was going to be doing the world and side missions with my Imperial agent last night and this morning, I was also looking at what... if I wasn't going to continue with Nola, my smuggler, would there be another Republic class to take into the expansions? I mean, my Jedi Knight's sitting there ready to go into the Jedi Under Siege and all that jazz, but I kind of just ended his story with the Emperor's passing. No, it seems they can't let the Emperor actually die. Ridiculous. But, regardless, I was looking at a trooper. And I was looking at maybe playing as a more pragmatic, a more ruthless trooper, maybe looking at the dark side, that's willing to do anything to get the job done. And while it would be interesting, it would be more neutral. Where it would be some options I would probably choose which were more light side, some would be dark side options. But the thing is, we did a commando last time, with the assault cannon. And I don't right now fancy playing as a Vanguard trooper. So it would be do I need to be, no, it's a little bit around this corner. So it would be annoying to me, because I'd want to replay Commando, and if that's the case, it's like, should I replay or continue with John Shepard?
Alright, make me look good.
My original trooper. Because I decided to log in as Shepard. See what had if I could remember much about the character. Right. Oh, come! Oh, there we go. Let's get back on the road. Ooh, we have a law object here.
This is Chance to Leggett. Come in, Leggett. I know you're busy, sir, so I'll keep it short. Any progress finding Kai Sazin?
I was hoping you'd turn up something.
The SIS doesn't have much presence on Taris, and the military hasn't seen much of Sazin since she landed. We're in the dark, but we'll keep looking. Contact me if you find anything.
If this is how you treat a defector, I'd love to see you manage Republic personnel.
You have a great deal of field experience. I respect that. And for the record, I don't agree with how Master Koth is using the command codes. I'd like to make up for it.
Okay, so Chance is more... He's willing to give us a chance that we're actually on the level. I say the command... We could have always been on the level. We could have always been against the Empire. But... Oh. God damn it. Arden Koth, the SIS, couldn't or wouldn't take the chance. He'd rather guarantee that we would act in the best interest of the Republic or of his unit. Of course, that means once our task is complete, I mean, we could have been a legitimate defector, but now that we've been kind of forced into our role, I have a feeling that he might try to get rid of us after our task is complete.
Rise and shine.
Some Republic forces here. Oh, hell. I have a feeling we're going into Transport Station 5. Transport Station 5, of course, being the final pipework you enter as a player of the Republic for your various class and world missions. Ooh, the dark side is growing stronger. Good.
Cypher, I think we have our lead. I'm receiving faint signals from an old Tarisian transport station. Were I a betting man, I'd say our bio-research lab, our Jedi's next target, is in there.
Any idea where Sazin is now?
None. And I can't even say whether she'll visit the facility personally. That's where your field expertise comes in. I look forward to your findings.
Let us hope we don't have to go very deep into Transport Station 5. There's a variety of different routes you can take inside this tunnel system. Ah, hell. That's what I was afraid of. Oh, bloody hell. Sneezed and almost my ribcage jumped out of my chest. Jesus.
Rise and shine.
I suppose the one positive thing about being a gunslinger and having the barrier, the cover barrier, means these rat ghouls can't jump on us. They have a habit, especially say if I was playing as a trooper here, trying to use my AoE abilities. If I didn't knock them down and stun them, impede their movement, they would just leap on top of you.
Make me look good. Make me look good.
You left Tasla because I asked. You told your kin to fight for the Republic and be paid in land and weapons. You've done well. But I swore I wouldn't abandon you on that festering pus hole of a world. My chosen bear my message, and I'm coming to Taris soon.
So something happened on Tasla. She was considered a hero.
Alright, make me look good.
Maybe the Jedi or the Republic were going to abandon the people at Tasla, but when she refused, she was seen as like a radical, and she got disenfranchised with the Republic's way of things, and the Jedi's way of things as well, perhaps. A lot of that kind of happens. Oh, bloody hell. Well, that just kind of give things away. Where's Kai Saisen hiding? Oh, I don't know. Let's look at a map. Let's get revealed where her hideout happens to be. Whoops. God damn it. So not all the chronicles are in this location. So I was like kind of checking all the nooks and crannies in case there was another of these chronicles lying around somewhere. Level 65. Nothing new for 2 more levels.
Big one up ahead. Nice horns.
You are not to be here. You are not welcome.
You must be Kai Sazon's henchman.
You speak her name. You are not worthy. Die!
Oh, well, we upset someone.
All right, make me look good.
Striking at the servants of Kai Sazon, you have sealed your fate. I may die, but she will never be defeated.
What are you talking about? Why are you so devoted to a Jedi?
Kai Sazon saved my people. She was only a Padawan when she came to Tasla and slew the spine dragon of Mdweshu. It was she who brought the Nikto to Taris. We swore our lives to her, and I will tell you nothing.
You'll talk, sooner or later. Improvised interrogations are my speciality. For example, this is a bioresearch lab, isn't it? What do you think would happen if I injected you with these chemicals?
You would not.
I bet he would.
Of course, I should probably test the dosage on your men first.
Enough! I will not. I will not allow that. We came to find the secrets of the Ultrawave Transmitter, a machine crafted by Nassan Godera. Its signals are the song of the Rakghouls. It controls their colonies. When it is ready, they will be her army.
What's a Jedi going to do with a Rakghoul army?
She will rule the stars, but not yet. The Ultrawave Transmitter was never completed. That is our task. The three chosen of Kai Sazon, each with our own mission. I was to obtain Rakghoul biological research from this, the laboratory of Dr. Durant. The chosen Bokeh seeks data on colony movements. The chosen Fentar seeks a Republic scientist, Dr. Iana Sel, to complete the device. They will triumph soon.
What about the Jedi? Tell us where to find her.
I have told you of my brothers so they may meet you in battle, but I will tell you nothing more.
I appreciate your help. Don't take this personally.
Should have maybe killed him.
Let's get out of here. Then maybe call for reinforcements.
Iana Sel. Iana Sel. What's another name I find familiar?
This is Legate to Chance. We have a situation with Kai Sazon.
Chance here, sir. I'm listening. Building a Rakghoul army with the Ultrawave Transmitter? Why? She has two more sets of followers then. One going after this Republic scientist, one after the Rakghoul colony data. We'll have to split up to stop them both.
Time for you to do some field work.
Looks like it, sir. I'll try to find our scientist before the Nikto do. If this Dr. Sel works for the colonists, I should have a shot. You need to figure out where they'd go for Rakghoul colony scans.
I met a man named Dr. Lokin. He knows the science, and he knows Taris. He could be our lead.
I saw his call to you. Our file on him is almost empty, except for his kill sheet. I think you're right that he can help. Just don't trust him. Chance out.
I'm gonna look at Iana Sel. I have a feeling she is one of the NPC quest givers. For when you're a player of the Republic, she's the one I think who infects you with the Rakghoul plague. She certainly looks familiar. She was, yeah, searching the Rakghoul plague. She hires the traveling hero to recover an old sample of the serum, and then she needs to find a lucky survivor. Yes, it is her. Okay, it all ties together. Right, I don't think we're going to find another one of these chronicles here. Crap, don't look at that. You saw nothing. Bollocks. Where is Loken hiding? Oh. Where is Loken hiding? Ah. He's back at the Ghidorah laboratory. Okay. So looks like there's a few chronicles up in the sinking city. So Chance is actually going to go put in some work. He's looking into the Republic scientist. We need to find the colony data.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
Fight our way through the rat ghouls again. Leo's seen better days. Yeah, that's the one thing about rat ghouls. Some of them lower your armor, some of them lower your permanent health. And then they apply bleeding damage, which is lovely.
Cypher, back with hardly a scratch. And here I am, practically electrocuting myself on Nason Gadera's equipment. How embarrassing.
What exactly have you been doing?
I'm still piecing together this and that. Nason Gadera may have been brilliant, but he was not a studious record keeper. So, any luck finding our Jedi?
Kai Sazon is trying to use the Ultrawave Transmitter to control rat ghouls. But she needs data on rat ghoul colony movements. I want to stop her servants from getting it.
Aye. That is worrisome. Rat ghouls are a hobby of mine. If I wanted rat ghoul colony data, I'd set up a sensor net to collect field readings. If I didn't have a sensor net, I'd use the settlers' sensors along the military front lines. Full of data your friends will want, unless you claim it first.
Should I expect Republic resistance?
Almost certainly. Though I have something that might help. My own recipe of colto-derivative combat stimulants. Medicine to make you more deadly. Against your enemies, you'll need it.
Shall we grab the data before the Nikto do and shoot the ones in our way? Good times.
Kaleo, your point of view is so straightforward. I like it. That's a thing, we're not going to be getting the battle-scarred armor set.
While you're visiting rat ghoul sensors, I'm sure I can keep busy here.
I'm sure you can. Right, so rat ghoul sensors, let me guess. They are up in the sinking city. Close to where the chronicles are. Perfect. Oh well, we can start second, third, and fourth. Right, we're going to do an anti-clockwise motion from forward outpost Alpha. So we need to tap into the civilians or the settlers' sensor nets to gather the data we require. Somewhere around here. Aha.
I never forced anyone to serve me. I didn't know what would happen when I killed the Spine Dragon. My master thought I should release you from the life debt. He didn't think anyone could believe in me. He didn't see your greatness, and he sure didn't see mine. Now he'll never have the chance.
I'll be taking this data, thank you. Lovely.
Make me look good.
Follow the main road along to the east. We should get ourselves over to Dynamet Hospital. Oh, hello. Shacklaws. Regenerating beasts. So there's like bases of operation on either side of us here, but we have this main path. God damn it. See if we get through without too much trouble. As a player of the Republic, kind of head along this way to get some Rakghoul samples, trying to understand their ancestors. Why they defend certain areas. There's also a Mandalorian base of operations nearby. Oh, there was back in the day. Yeah, it was down here. Who's in control of it now? Huh. The Republic. Holy shit, that's a powerful... a champion Colossus mech. Oh, yeah. Also, the world boss is relatively close by as well. I think it's just along... Let's see if I can spot it. First things first.
I call Thothash heretic. I call him murderer, kinslaver, and hutlicker. I should make an example of him. That's what the Jedi expect. That's what everyone expects. But Thothash spilled blood with us. We'll find a new wand shock and go into exile together. If we both return, I'll forgive him.
Ah, I think it's along that way actually. Next to that pipe system.
Alright, make me look good.
Two bits of sensor data, we need one more. That is... okay. No problem. So we have this mysteriously defeated Jedi surrounded by Imperials. Yeah, why not? You're not going to see much because I'm going to be too busy running away. Yeah, run away! Kalino! No, that's not what I want to do! That's a terrible idea! Let's combat roll back into... Oh dear God. Ooh. Well, that was a little dangerous. Let's get ourselves over to our next base of operations. We can travel west from there. Passing by the Endor Spire. Somewhere there is a chronicle. Hello.
Sometimes I have dreams. They're about a world just for us, and people like us. I'm in charge, and the Chosen each have a continent. But they're dreams, not a prophecy or anything. I just want you to be happy. Hey, wait, you're actually recording?
Huh. Seems like... You know, she's not power mad right now. What happened to her? I mean, she doesn't agree with the Jedi Council so much. She's just idealistic in a sense. Why did she suddenly want to get a Rakghoul army? Oh, hi.
Rise and shine.
Another of these Chosen.
This is Chance to Legate. Can you hear me?
Legate to Chance. I stopped Kai Seizen's servants. They won't be getting that Rakghoul colony data.
Fantastic. I wish my news were that good.
Have you been injured?
Yeah, blaster burns. But the shrapnel's worse. I tracked down that scientist Kai Seizen is after. She agreed to meet me in the ruins. I was on my way when Imperial scouts spotted me. I ditched them, but I'm bleeding fast.
You said the scientist was meeting you in the ruins. Where?
Somewhere close by. I'll explain, but I have to be sure. Keyword, onomatophobia. I'm ordering you to my location at Dynamite General. Sending coordinates now.
I am on my way to Dynamite General.
I'm sorry, Cypher. It's just... I don't want to die like this.
They can't resist using it. But you still have your mind. You can still think. That's your escape.
Yeah. So even Chance, who was probably the most relaxed of the bunch, doesn't trust us. Had to use the passcode to make sure we would come rescue him. The ruins of Dynamite Central are just under the main hospital here. If you come here as a player of the Republic, there's actually a datacron.
Chance, I came to meet you.
Thank you. I'm not... Please, listen. Iana's cell is in here somewhere. The scientist Kai Sazin needs to repair the Ultrawave Transmitter. The scientist will only meet with SIS. Tell her the password. Gemstone.
She won't know anything went wrong. I'm one of you, after all.
Good. Good. If you can patch me up, I can... Ah! If you patch me up, I can get to an evac point. Keyword... Anna... Mod...
You can't say it, can you? Goodbye, Chance.
Please. Please.
Clever. But you can't kill them all this way.
I keep hearing your voice. How is that possible?
Shit, now we're responding to the voices. If you start responding, you're giving them more strength.
Alright, make me look good.
You know what? I probably would have saved Chance if he hadn't tried to use the code on me. Well, this is awkward. I can't get multiple targets. Bonus to defeat 4 quarantine droids. Oh, that's a lot of bones. Oh yeah, because I think there's a load of rat ghouls in here normally. Yeah, you come down here. Oh god. Yeah. You never need to come down here apart from part of, I think, a world mission. Or it might just be a side mission, actually. To look into, for Dr. Inanna Cell. She wants you to find some of the rat ghoul serum. The pirates have it. And you can take it from the pirate base, but then you're taking their only source of the serum. Or the doctor there at the pirate base can try and convince you that there may be more serum in Dynamite General Hospital.
Alright, make me look.
And then even though there's a datacron in here, I never come down this way because I take it off the pirates. Every single time. I always take it off the pirates. But yeah, there is normally, I think, one of these doors, maybe like this one, where you can see the datacron beyond it. But you travel up one of these, jump over some barricades, and it can lead you all the way around to where the datacron's located. Either way, that was long-winded. Ooh. Oh, bloody hell, one target. Oh, there's our good doctor. Let's just complete bonus mission. Oh, never mind.
Dr. Yana Cell, I'm with the SIS. Password Gemstone. You agreed to meet with us?
Don't move. Just... hell. I barely know how to fire one of these things. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. I've been hiding from that Jedi for weeks.
Have you been holed up in here this whole time?
Mostly. I've been living off ration bars and some kind of edible hospital gel that even the rack ghouls won't touch. Let me show you something. I kept it with me as evidence.
Dr. Cell, you haven't returned my calls. That's disappointing. The Jedi have plans for the rat ghouls, but I can't move forward without your support. Turn yourself over to the Nikto, or I'll make my case to you in person.
She's not a Jedi. She already killed Dr. Vernon and Professor Vrawl when I couldn't fix some transmitter. I'm the last rat ghoul expert on Taris.
She needs you to complete a device for controlling rat ghouls.
Of course she does. She's completely crazy. If that's yours, I can wait.
What is it?
Cypher, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I believe I have a solution for both you and Dr. Cell.
You want to explain where you heard that name?
Yes, well, I was hoping you wouldn't ask that.
Oh.
Who is this?
Dr. Eckhard Loken. I saw your lecture on xenometaphoric epidemiology. I understand your misgivings. How did he track me here? How did he survive the ruins unscathed? Both reasonable questions. But like you, I'm a resourceful person. And we do share a common goal. We're all friends of the Republic here. Right, Dr. Cell?
We can discuss our common interests another time. Make your pitch.
Thank you. Dr. Cell, I'd like you to tell the Republic that I'm your assistant.
You've got to be kidding.
I know Rak Ghul science well enough to convince Kai Sazin that I'm an adequate substitute for Cell. I'll be taken to the Ultrawave Transmitter. Once captive, I signal you, and you find Kai Sazin and the transmitter. And rescue me, of course.
It's not a bad plan. We might even survive it.
Doctor, please contact the authorities on an unsecured channel. Tell them your assistant is at Dynamet General and must be found.
It's your life on the line. Just be careful. Both of you.
One last thing while I wait to be captured. There is a chance the Republic will jam my signal to you. Before you come for Kai Sazin, you'll have to sabotage their jamming stations. They're guarded by wilderness troopers. A good warm-up for fighting a Jedi Knight.
How long has the good doctor been following us? Not only that, but how he mentioned, oh yes, we are all friends of the Republic. Shit. Oh, hey. This armor looks somewhat familiar, doesn't it? That's awkward. Yeah. I think the jig is up. Oh, bloody hell, the bonus mission's finished. God damn it. Right, so we need to get out of here, and I'm guessing we have the jamming station. Yeah, I think Eckhard Loken knows a bit more about our mission than we probably wanted to tell him. Oh, what a shame. I actually thought I was going to be Koth on the holocom. Now that Chance can't communicate with us. jamming station is just beyond our final base of operation. The final base, I believe, is here, in like an underground stronghold that the Imperials have created on their way, setting up for the final push against the Republic's resettlement zone. So if we just head south now, oh bloody hell! Joe. Crater Command Base. It's our forward and final base of operations. We're looking to help out Imperial interests here. Seems promising.
All right, take me.
Oh.
Cypher, this is Dr. Loken. I hope you're receiving this because I'm not going to get another chance. I'm inside Kai Sazon's base. She and her people are housed in an abandoned tunnel system in the main Republic compound. The Ultrawave Transmitter is here. When you arrive, I'll do my best to cause a ruckus, but please hurry.
Okay. Yeah, that's where we need to be. I'm not sure if we can get into the Republic base from along this road. I'm not sure if there's a crack in the wall. Normally there's kind of one direct route into the Republic base. There may be a slight sneaky way in from what I recall from my time as a player of the Republic. But I still think it means facing off against quite a few Republic troops. Bloody hell. Where the hell are we? Somewhere we probably definitely don't want to be, I imagine. Don't mind me, just sneaking through. Oh, Jesus Christ. And that's a Jedi. Yeah. Ooh, that's a giant security chest. Crap. Ow, 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 assholes.
Alright, make me look good.
through the main camp. Here's the Republic base of operations. Obviously, we have the Alaris spaceport in the distance there. Plenty of people on patrol. Not ideal. Excuse me. Hello.
This is Base Command to Leggett. Agent Chance has failed to report in. Therefore, I have to assume he's compromised. You are now primary on this mission.
Chance was shot by Imperial scouts. By the time I found him, it was too late.
I see. Send me the coordinates later. His family will want the body. Keyword onomatophobia. Your new objective is to retrieve the Ultrawave Transmitter from Kai Sazon. I still want the Jedi taken down if possible, but she can't be our priority.
What makes the Ultrawave Transmitter important?
That's not your concern. Just get it back to me. May the Force be with you. Base Command out.
Great. So they're no longer interested so much in the Renegade Jedi.
Make me look good.
But this device that can control a species, on the other hand, maybe they can repurpose it to target pure-blooded Sith, or I don't know, speaking out loud. Yeah. Why does it work on rat ghouls? It's a transmitter, so it must work on frequencies. Obviously the brain is electrical signals, so maybe if they fine-tune it, they can fine-tune it to obviously brainwash anyone. We have a bonus to defeat some Nikto fanatics. Still looking for the final chronicle. Oh, seems it's down this way.
Rise and shine.
Aha, I see it there. Well, this is not actually a phased area either. So the enemies will be respawning.
In 100 years, they won't remember me for the treaty at Bresnan or how I saved Starbright Station. They'll remember me for Tosla. But I've done more than that. You'll remember for me. When I'm ready, I'll show you the things no one believes I can do.
Kupatonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni.
Hey, if we kill her, can I have a lightsaber?
Funny. When the Nikto said someone was after me, I figured he'd be smart enough to keep his distance.
Kai Sazon. You stole the Ultrawave Transmitter. I want it back.
It is he, the one who killed my brothers.
Easy, Fentar. I'm not turning over the Godera device. I'm going to use it to control the Rakghoul colonies and then take over Taris. And then, when I own this place, I'll take my cult and my Rakghouls and make a nasty little paradise for anyone who swears loyalty.
You want to rule a world?
It's my destiny. You wouldn't understand, but then, neither does the Republic.
Kutogi kumpa Gigi no lia makechisa.
Not now! I'm going to deal with you. I am going to kill you. And then back to business.
Alright, make me look good.
Oh, you cheating little... The Nikto said you were good, but I'm still their savior. When I'm gone, they'll sing the death song of Threshalu. What do you say to that?
You were a savior. Now you're a martyr.
Cripes. When Jedi go nuts, they don't kid around.
Bosca stupa.
How invigorating. Cypher, I hope you don't mind that I freed myself. I wanted the chance to look through Kai Sazon's research.
I'm still a bit... I think the Hulk, he was swole and kind of shrunk back down. He just looks so unassuming.
I think you owe me an explanation.
Indeed. But one thing first. While I was examining Kai Sazon's laboratory, I found this, the Ultrawave Transmitter. It's all yours.
What the hell are you?
You're understandably suspicious. As soon as we distance ourselves from the Republic Army, I promise to answer all your questions.
I let you go now, you might slip away.
Contact the military. Cordon off the planet. Look, I want to speak with you as much as you want to speak with me.
Get a team in! Something's going on!
That would be the Republic. May we reconvene later?
Rendezvous at the Imperial Command Center. And don't get killed on the way.
I'll do my very best.
Yeah, well... that was a thing. Oh, fucking hell, Dr. Loken. It's been a while. What? Base. Oh, back at the Toxic Garrison. I see.
Dr. Loken?
Cypher. I'd like to make a proposal. For 5 minutes, you and I pretend to trust one another. We lay our cards on the table. No lies, no hidden recorders. Just truth.
You have a deal. How do we start?
I've been studying the Rak ghouls for some time. I came to Taris to review the research of others. The same research Kai Sazin stole. My goal was to perfect a custom strain of the Rak ghoul virus. Keyed to my own genetic structure, it currently allows free reversion between human and Rak ghoul forms.
I don't understand. You wanted to become a rat ghoul?
There are advantages. Consider an unarmed operative who could enter a secure location and grow teeth. I'm merely a test subject. Of course, our superiors wouldn't agree with my choice of personal projects. It seems both of us lied about being sent here by Imperial Intelligence.
That's a very interesting theory. Maybe you should explain.
I don't think too much elaboration is wise. But your unusual contacts, your search for the Ultrawave Transmitter, I understand, Cypher, that working without official sanction can be a necessary evil. But, given what we know about one another, I think I ought to stay close to you. An alliance rather than mutual destruction.
I'm not sure I understand what you're asking.
We could both go to our superiors and expose one another's secrets. But who does that help? You let me take my research onto your ship, and I'll contribute my share. Besides, with Kai Sazin dealt with, I need something to keep myself occupied.
You keep my secrets and I'll keep yours. In the meantime, we work together.
I'll gather my belongings and meet you on board. Oh, and one last thing. About the Ultrawave Transmitter. You know that Nason Gadera was notorious for hiding secrets in his devices? Encrypted codes, maps to lost projects? Just something I heard. I'll see you shortly.
Oh.
If he tries to talk to me, I'm tearing his head off. Otherwise, I'm good with this.
Ah, Kaleo. So... yeah. It may not be the Ultrawave Transmitter that Ardenkopf is after, rather some encrypted information on the device itself. And I guess we aren't exactly sure what we'd be looking for. Kopf, on the other hand, probably does. And our time here in Taris has come to an end, almost, well, just after an hour and a half since it started. As I say, I understand why people would disagree and would want me to do some of the world missions and such. It pads out and adds more information about the situation on the worlds we're visiting, but... nah, it's fine. It's fine. The one thing Dr. Loken has got incorrect is the Imperials, or Imperial Intelligence, know and sanction our mission. They didn't say how far we could go. The unfortunate thing is, the Empire doesn't know that our brainwashing trigger has been activated. Or that we're being brainwashed, that is. Right, so, let's wind down once again. Various things to sell. Do we have any battle-scarred armor sets? Carbon scored, cunning, requisitioned. Okay, so we do have some battle-scarred. Interesting. Oh well. Ta-da! Alright, so... let's report in.
It's in your head. You can't keep it there.
This is Legate to Base Command. I've retrieved the Ultrawave Transmitter.
Base Command here. Connect the Gadara device to your link-up. I'll download what I need. A Special Forces team found Kai Sazin dead with her guards. I'll have to inform the Jedi Council.
Kai Sazin was insane. Death was a mercy.
Damnation. Not everyone's fit to be a Jedi. The Order's practically asking them to fall. And then... download's complete. Let's hope the genius in that thing helps us win this war.
It's breaking your skull. Can you hear it crack?
You don't look so good, Leggett. Take a few days. Check in with your bosses. We'll have another job soon.
Can you see? Cipher 9. Leggett. Disposable operative. It's been a while since Shadowtown.
Watcher X, the Nar Shaddaa mission. Intelligence had you imprisoned there.
Yes. Formerly Watcher 5, formerly Minder 8. I helped you with your terrorist problem. I performed surgery on you before you murdered me. A chip in your spine to disguise your life readings. Maybe that chip is how we're talking now, or maybe it's the stress. Double agent, triple agent. The brainwashing damages your mind.
Only the SIS knows about the programming. I can't even talk about it.
I was in your position once, trapped by my conditioning, forced to subvert it. I warned you they'd do the same to you. The SIS isn't to blame. We both know you were programmed before you met them.
The Republic doesn't have the technology. Brainwashing is an Imperial science.
Yes. Slave serums, genetic engineering, chilic pheromones. But this, I don't recognize. If you want freedom, if you want revenge, we need more information. Imperial Intelligence will have records on Drummond Cass. Take your personnel files from the Citadel archives. Ensure no one sees you. You have no allies now.
We just collapse. Hello, Watcher X.
Readings are stable. Ah, our patient is awake.
Found you kissing the floor. You look like hell.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Look, I don't want to hear you whine, but if there's something I should know, make sure you tell me.
It's been a while since I played ship's doctor. There is something odd here, Cypher.
We try to tell them, we're just not able to. Well, we have a ship's doctor, if you don't mind a rat ghoul looking after us. Okay. Watcher X. I wonder what would, if anything, would change if we actually kept him alive. If we would be able to get in contact with him. It seems he has he had somehow subverted his own mental conditioning. So, yes, I suppose I can talk about it now. I've been holding off for the past 2 parts of the series, and I knew it was coming because we've done this series before. I'm not sure when the mental conditioning was put in place, but like precisely. Like there's arguments for it being put in place during your training, because then it'd be prior to you actually being in control of your character. But I'm not sure if it's mentioned later in the series about when it was properly enforced, but I like to think that during your vacation you visited Droman Cass, and during one night you had a visit from a fellow operative who then took you to a base, a research base, and had the mental trigger installed. They did this because of what happened with Darth Jadis. We are a regular Chiss, or regular human, or regular Ratataki. Whatever race you happen to play as, you don't have force powers. You're not force sensitive in any way. We should not be able to even partially take down a member of the Sith, never mind a member of the Dark Council. And so that made our superiors rather nervous. Understandably so. From their point of view anyway. They want to keep power, and if we're able to do this, then others might think they also have the opportunity to do so. So, yes. The Republic have somehow got wind of our mental conditioning, but it was the Empire who put it there in the first place. And we're going to have to learn more if we want to be able to disable it. Either way, thank you all for joining me once again with some more Star Wars The Old Republic, and our time on Taris here in the background. When we come back to Droman Cass, it'll be nice if we can break and subvert this mental conditioning. Until then, we need to learn more about it and what it's capable of, and take it step by step from there. As I say, thank you all for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Till then, take care. Bye-bye now.